Good morning to all. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome to the online class maths lecture. As yesterday we studied the topic triangles and their properties part 1. Today we are going to learn more about it, triangles and their properties part 2. So students, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please unmute your mic and answer the questions. Now, tell me how many sides are there in a triangle?
Three.
Yes.
Three sides.
There are three sides in a triangle. And how many vertices are there in an angle or triangle?
Three vertices.
Three vertices. And how many angles are there in a triangle?
Two.
Two angles are there in a triangle. There are three vertices in a triangle, three sides in a triangle. And how many angles are there in a triangle?
Three. Three
Three.
angles.
Yes, very good. There are three angles. So these are parts of a triangle. As we studied yesterday, the triangle has three sides, three vertices, and three angles. Now, can you tell me the vertices of this triangle? There is a figure over here. You have to tell me the
Vertex
vertices.
P, vertex P, vertex Q, vertex R.
Very good. Well done. You are saying it properly. Vertex P, vertex Q, and vertex R. These are three vertices of a triangle. Now, can you tell me the sides of this triangle?
Side P, Q, side QR, side RP.
Well done. Side PQ, this is the first side. Then side QR, this is the second side. And the third side is side PR. So, three vertices, three sides. Now, can you tell me the angles in this and with the measurement?
Angle P, angle P 30 degree, angle Q 50 degree, angle R 40 degree.
Very well done. Angle P is equal to 30 degree. Angle Q is equal to 50 degree. And angle R is equal to 40 degree. So, these are three angles. So, vertices, sides and angles are parts of the triangles. Yes. Now, as we studied yesterday, the types of triangles are based on sides and based on angles. So, based on sides are equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, and scalene triangle. And based on angles are acute angle triangle, right angle triangle, and obtuse angle triangle. Let's do the revision on this. See, equilateral triangle has three equal sides. We studied yesterday in part 1. Then isosceles triangle has two equal sides. And the scalene triangle has no equal sides. All the sides of this scalene triangle are different. So these were triangle based on their sides. And these also we studied by triangle based on angles. There is acute angle triangle, right angle triangle, and obtuse angle triangle. So, what is an acute angle? Acute has three angles less than 90 degree. Means it will be less than 90 degree. And right angle, that one angle will be 90 degree. Then the obtuse, one angle will be more than the 90 degree, greater than the 90 degree. So these were the triangle based on sides and based on angles. Now we will see some examples related to triangles based on their angles. Now this is the first example. Now in this, observe the figure given below and Write the type of the triangle based on its angle. Now here is a figure, triangle ABC. In this, there are some measurements also given. Now you have to find out which type of triangle it is based on its angle. So how you will solve? Let's see the solution. First, major angle B is equal to 60 degree. So major angle B is how much? It's a 60-degree angle. Now major angle C is equal to 30 degree. So we'll write the measurements. Major angle B is equal to 60 degree. Major angle C is equal to 30 degree. Now this symbol means what? It's a 90-degree angle. So we will write major angle A is equal to 90 degree. So first we'll note down all the measurements and then we'll see that a triangle with one right angle triangle is called a right angle triangle. See, the major angle A is equal to 90 degree. So whenever any one of the angle of a triangle is 90 degree, that triangle will be a right angle triangle. Therefore, triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. Let's see more examples related to it. Now example 2, there is a triangle ABC. Now the measurements of triangle is given. Now we have to find out which triangle it is. So first solution, we have to note down the measurements. Major angle A is equal to 62 degree. Major angle B is equal to 75 degree. Major angle C is equal to 43 degree. Now, if you'll see students, all the angles of this triangle are less than 90 degree. See, major angle A is 62 degree, it is less than 90 degree. Major angle B is equal to 75 degree, it is also less than 90 degree. Major angle C is equal to 43 degree, this is also less than 90 degree. So can you tell me which triangle it will be? Can you guess?
Acute angle.
Acute angle. Very good. Acute angle. Why? Because you can see that all the angles of these triangles are less than 90 degree. When the angles of the triangles are less than 90 degree, that triangle will be an acute angle triangle. So, a triangle with all the three angles acute is called an acute angle triangle. So, therefore, the triangle ABC is an acute angle triangle. So you have to remember this, that whenever there is a 90-degree angle, it will be a right angle triangle. Whenever there less than 90 degrees, that will be a acute angle triangle. Now we'll see more example. Example 3. Now there is a triangle ABC. In this measurements are given. A is equal to 47 degree, B is equal to 96 degree, C is equal to 37 degree. Now you have to find out which triangle it is. See, now 47 major angle A is equal to 47 degree. Major angle B is equal to 96 degree. Major angle C is equal to 37 degree. Now, if you see, major angle B is 96 degree. So it is greater than 90 degree. So any one of the angle of a triangle, if it is greater than 90 degree, that will be an, yes, someone is answering.
Obtuse angle.
Very good. It will be an obtuse angle triangle. So a triangle with one obtuse angle is called an obtuse angle triangle. So therefore, this triangle ABC is an obtuse angle triangle. See, if in an obtuse angle triangle, one angle will be more than 90 degree and the other two angles will be less than 90 degree. Okay, now let's see some properties related to triangle. Now we studied parts of triangles, their types of triangles, and we solved some sums also related to it. Now we'll see some properties of triangle. Now there are two properties of triangle. The first one is the sum of all internal angles of a triangle is always equal to 180 degree. Now you have to remember this, students. The sum of all internal angles of a triangle is always equals to 180 degree. Sum means what? The addition. The addition of all internal. Internal means inside angles. So the addition of all inside angles of a triangle is always equals to 180 degree. Now the second one is the sum of all the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the length of the third side. The sum of all the lengths of any two sides of a triangle. Sum means addition, and any two sides of triangle you have to add and you have to see that it is greater than the third side. This is the property. It is like that only, that the two sides of a triangle is always greater than the length of the third side. We will see some examples related to these properties. So first one is the sum of all internal angles of a triangle is always equal to 180 degree. See, now there is a triangle. Okay, here is a triangle, and in angles I have given some colors to it. This is green, this is purple, and this is red. Now I'll cut the upper part of this triangle, the green one, and I'll put it in a side. Now what I'll do, I'll flip this part and I'll join it to the purple one. This purple angle, I'll join it. Then see, now this red one, I will take it and I will join it over here on the green side. Now if you'll see, it will look like this. See, all the three angles I have cut it and I have put it like this. So it forms a straight line. See, you can see all the angles when they are cut and put it like this, they are forming a straight line. So students, see how the three angles of a triangle together form a straight line. So that means they are measurement of 180 degree. If you will measure it, that all the angles, then you will get 180 degree. So like that, if any triangle will be there, the measurement will be 180 degree. If you will add any triangle measurement, all the angles, you will get 180 degree always. See, some examples related to it we can see. So the first property is what? The sum of all internal angles of a triangle is always equals to 180 degree. This is very important. You have to remember. Now see, major angle A is equal to 60 degree. How we will find out that it is 180 degree? Let's see. Major angle A is 62 degree. Here major angle B is 75 degree and major angle C is 43 degree. In this triangle ABC, here we'll find out that is it 180 degree. So first what we will do, we will add all the angles, major angle A, major angle B plus major angle C. What we have to do, we have to do the addition. Okay, we have to find out the sum of internal organs. Sum means addition. What is their total measurement? So if we'll add 62 degree plus 75 degree plus 43 degree, you will get 180 degree. So the sum of all internal angles of a triangle is always equals to 180 degree. Like this you can find out the examples. Now there is a question. Okay. In a triangle ABC, angle A is equal to 39 degree and angle C is equal to 48 degree. Now we have to find out how much is the angle B. Now how we will find out? Now it is already given here. So we have to actually find out how much is the angle B. Now for this, first is step 1, that add the two given angles. If the question comes like this, what you have to do? You have to do first the addition of two angles. Okay. Now first angle is A is equal to 39 degrees. So therefore we will write like this, angle A plus angle C. Then by addition 39 plus 48 we get the answer 87. Now we have to find out major angle B. So for that, step 2, subtract the sum from 180 degree. We have to find out the major angle B. So what we will do? We will first add major angle A plus major angle C, and then we will get the answer. From that answer we have to subtract the 180 degree. So we'll get 180 minus 87 is equal to 93 degree. So the major angle B is equal to 93 degree. So when you'll add this all three angles, you will find out that it is 180 degree. But if one measurement is not given and only two measure angles are given, like these steps you have to follow. You have to add the two angles and then you have to subtract it from 180 degree. Why you are subtracting 100 by 180 degree? Because all the measurements of angles, some of the measurements of angle is 180 degree. Now we will see the second property. The second property is the sum of all the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the length of the third side. Now here, see what it is written, the sum of all the lengths. Sum of all the lengths means all the sides of the triangle. Okay, addition of the triangle of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the length of the third side. The addition of two sides is always greater than the third side. Now we'll see how it is. The length of the longest side. Now first step is what? You have to find out the longest side. Now here the longest side is this 15 centimeter. So the length of the longest side is 15 centimeter. The second step will be the sum of the length of the other two sides. You have to mention now the other two sides is equal to 7 centimeter plus 12 centimeter. So when you add both the sides, you will get 19 centimeter. So from step 1 and 2 we come to know that 19 centimeter is greater than the 15 centimeter. Therefore the sum of all the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the length of the third side. See, we proved it. The two sides are greater than the third side. What we have to do? We have to add the two sides and we have to compare it with the third side. Okay. Now there is an example given over here. Okay. In your exercise also these sums are there, like these sums are there. The lengths of three segments are given, find out whether a triangle with these sides can be drawn. Now here what it is given, the lengths of three segments are given, okay, in a triangle, and what you have to find out that whether this triangle can be drawn. If, see, what is the property second, that the sum of all the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the length of the third side. So this should be there, this property should be there. If the third side is not comparing properly, then we cannot draw a triangle. Now we have to see whether it is this triangle can be drawn or not. So how we will find out? First step, what I told, we have to note down the longest side first. The length of the longest side is 14 centimeter. Then the second step will be the sum of the length of the other two sides. Now which are the other two sides? 13 centimeter and 9 centimeter. So when you add these other two sides, the sum of the length of the other two sides is equal to 13 centimeter plus 19 centimeter. You will get the answer 22 centimeter. So the other two sides is greater than the third side. So this property is correct. So from step 1 and 2, we come to know that 22 centimeter is greater than the 14 centimeter. Therefore, this triangle can be drawn. So you can write the answer like this at the end. By the property of the length of the sides of a triangle, this triangle can be drawn. See, if it was less than the 14 centimeter, then we could not draw a triangle. Okay. So you have to remember this property, the length of the sides of a triangle. You have to see that whether it is smaller or a greater. Now we'll see some example more about it. Example 2. Now there is a triangle. The measurements are also given. Now we have to find out that whether a triangle can be drawn or not. So first step, what I told, first we have to find out the longest side. So the length of the longest side is how much? It is 16 centimeter. Okay, first step, find out the longest side. So longest side is 16 centimeter. Then what is the second step? You have to add the other two sides. Now these other two sides is 9 centimeter and 6 centimeter. So note down, the sum of the length of the other two sides is equal to 6 centimeter plus 9 centimeter. So when you add 6 plus 9, you will get answer 15 centimeter. So you can see now the that 1 and 2, by the step 1 and 2, 15 centimeter is less than the 16 centimeter. So can you draw a triangle, students? By this, if a triangle, the other two sides of a triangle is less than the third side.
No.
No, yes, very good. You cannot draw because what is the property? The other two sides should be greater than the third side. So by the property of the length of the sides of a triangle, this triangle cannot be drawn. Okay, so we need a triangle. The other two sides should be always greater than the third side, and it is the property. You have to remember the two properties. Now students, there are some points to remember. I'll tell you. You have to remember this. See, a right angle triangle can never be an equilateral triangle because one of its angle is always 90 degree. See, a right angle triangle, no, it cannot be a equilateral triangle because one of its angle is always 90 degree. So if it is 90 degree, what is the measurement of equilateral triangle? Equilateral triangle is always a 60, all the angles are 60, 60, 60 degree. But a 90 degree angle means a right angle triangle cannot be a equilateral triangle because one side is 90 degrees. So the other two sides will be 45 degree and 45 degree. This you have to remember. Now one more point is there to remember. The measure of each angle of an equilateral triangle is 60 degree. See, the equilateral triangle, measurement of equilateral triangle is always 60 degree. All the angles of an equilateral triangle is 60 degree. Okay. Now the third point to remember is, in an obtuse angle triangle, the other two angles are less than 90 degree. See, first, before also I told you that if one angle is greater than the 90 degree, that angle will be an obtuse. So in an obtuse angle, if one angle is greater than 90 degree, then the other two angles will be less than 90 degree. See here, you can see it. This is 30 degree, this is 30 degree. So you have to remember, in an obtuse angle triangle, the other two angles are always less than 90 degree and one angle will be always greater than 90 degree. So these were the points to remember. Now students, we will do the revision what we studied till from yesterday till now. We studied parts of triangles, okay, their vertices, sides and angles. Okay, so vertices, vertex P, vertex Q and vertex R. And in sides, there are three sides: side 1, side 2 and side 3. So side, if you have to answer sides, you like this, you have to say side PQ, side QR and side PR. And for angles, angle P, angle Q and angle R. So vertices, sides and angles were the parts of a triangles. And there were types of triangles based on sides and based on angles. So based on sides were scalene triangle, where no equal angles or equal sides were there, and equilateral triangle where three equal sides were there. Then isosceles triangle, in isosceles no two sides were equal. Okay, and triangle based on angles were obtuse triangle, which will be more than 90 degree, acute angle where all angles were less than 90 degree. Then the last, right angle triangle where one angle will be of 90 degree. So from this, I'm going to ask you some questions now. You can unmute your mics. Okay. Can you see this figure in this triangle PQR? Now you have to tell me which triangle it is. Their sides are given, their measurements are given. Now you have to tell me which triangle it is. This is triangle PQR. Their measurements are given.
PQ 6 centimeter,
Hmm.
QR centimeter, PR 6 centimeter.
Yes, these are the measurements of sides. So by these measurements, what you find out which triangle it is? Can you tell me which triangle it is? This triangle PQR, the sides are given and the two sides, if you'll see, they are having same measurement and the third side is different. So by this, what you come to know which triangle it is?
Isosceles triangle.
This is an isosceles triangle. Very good. So triangle PQR is an isosceles triangle. Why? Because the two sides are same and the third side is different. Okay. Now one more is there. Triangle ABC. Now look at this triangle and tell me which type of triangle it is. See the measurements. AB is 4.5 centimeter, side BC is 5 centimeter and side AC is 6 centimeter. So can you guess which type of triangle it is?
Scalene triangle.
Scalene triangle. Why it is a scalene triangle?
Because the sides are different.
Very well done. See, these are this is a scalene triangle because all the sides are different. The side AB is 4.5 centimeter, side BC is 5 centimeter, and side AC is 6 centimeter. Very good. So this is a scalene triangle. Now one more is there. Which triangle it is? You have to tell me. Triangle ABC. Now here all the measurements of these sides are 5 centimeter. Tell me which triangle it is. Here,
Scalene triangle.
this
Equilateral triangle.
third one I'm asking. Yes, it is an
Equilateral triangle.
equilateral triangle. So, why it is an equilateral triangle?
Because three sides are say equal.
Yes, because three sides are equal. See, if you see side AB is 5 centimeter, side BC is 5 centimeter, side AC is 5 centimeter. So, all the sides of this triangle are same. So, that's why it is an equilateral triangle. So, this first one was isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Second was scalene triangle. And the third one was equilateral triangle. Now, more examples, more question I'm going to ask. Now, there is a triangle ABC. Now, can you tell me which type of triangle it is? Now, you have to see the measurements of angles. And you have to tell me which type of triangle it is. See the measurements of their angles. Angles.
A
Hmm,
25
degree.
centimeter
It's
degree.
huh?
B 45 degree.
Hmm.
C 110 degree.
So when you find out the angle, measurements of this angle, what you find out which type of triangle it is?
Obtuse.
Obtuse angle. Why it is an obtuse angle? Can you tell me?
टीचर क्योंकि ये ना 190 डिग्री के ऊपर
Greater. Yes, because it is greater than the 90 degree. Yes, 110 is greater than the 90 degree. That's why it is an obtuse angle triangle. Very good. Now see the next one. Now this triangle ABC, the measurements of angles are given. Which type of triangle it is?
acute angle.
Acute angle. Why it is an acute angle? Why it is an acute angle triangle? Yes, acute angle.
90 degree less.
Less than 90 degree. All the angles, if you see, angle A is equal to 50 degree, less than 90. Angle B is equal to 74 degree, less than 90. Angle C is equal to 56 degree. So it is also less than 90. So all the angles of this triangle are less than 90 degree. So it is an acute angle triangle. Like this you have to answer. Triangle ABC is an acute angle triangle. Now, one more, third one, triangle PQR. Which type of triangle it is? Can you see and tell?
90 degree triangle. 90 right angle triangle.
Very good. It is an right angle triangle. Why? Because one angle over here.
इस 90 टीचर एक एंगल 90 है और बाकी का 90 से छोटा है उसके लिए
Very you come to know you understood the concept that means so one angle of this is 90 degree and the other two will be less than 90 degree. Very good, students. So now properties. What were the properties? The sum of all internal angles of a triangle is always equals to 180 degree. This was the first property. Remember this. Then the second was the sum of all the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the length of the third side. This also remember. Okay. So thank you very much, students. Very have a nice day. Okay. We'll end up the maths lecture over here. And thank you for attending the lecture.